Hi all, welcome to Tricks. Today in this video, we will learn a trick to remember reports and indices published by the World Bank and IMF. And if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get the notification for such amazing videos. To better remember the trick, it is necessary to understand what is their purpose so that it is easy to understand why they publish those reports. World Bank and IMF both were created in 1944 in the Bretton Woods Conference, and that is why they both are known as Bretton Woods institutions. World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans and grants to the governments of poorer countries for the purpose of pursuing capital projects. Means World Bank gives loan to the poorer countries for development projects in the social sector, etc. Initially, it comprises two institutions, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, and this IBRD only is called World Bank. And another institution is International Development Association, IDA. Now, the World Bank group consists of 5 international organizations. And these are first IBRD, already there, then IDA, International Development Association, then International Finance Corporation, IFC, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, MIGA, and International Center for Settlement of Investment Dispute. Now the reports that are published by World Bank. World Bank publishes 8 reports or indices. These are Ease of Doing Business Report, World Development Report, Global Economic Prospect Report, Remittance Report, Ease of Living Index, India Development Update, Universal Health Coverage Index, and Service Trade Restriction Index. To remember these 8 reports and indices, I have made a simple trick. World Bank says prospect of India's development without remittance is not easy unless no service restriction and universal health coverage. We know that India receives a lot of money through remittance. Remittance means those who live abroad, work there and send the money to India. That is called remittance. So World Bank says prospect of India's development without remittance is not easy because India receives a lot of remittance money unless there is no service restriction. Also we know that India's service sector is the largest growing sector, but if there is service restriction, then the prospect of India's development is bleak, and the most important thing is universal health coverage is required because sickness leads to loss of working days and that impacts the GDP. Now from this sentence, World Bank means World Bank reports and indices, prospect, global economic prospect, GEP, India's development from India Development Status Report from India, and from development, World Development Report, from remittance report, from easy, there are 2 reports, Ease of Doing Business, and next is Ease of Living Index, from Service Restriction, Service Trade Restriction Report, and from Universal Health Coverage, Universal Health Coverage Report. So from this sentence you can remember all 8 reports and indices. Next, coming to IMF. As the name suggests, the purpose of International Monetary Fund is to promote international monetary cooperation, facilitate international trade, foster sustainable economic growth, make resources available to members experiencing balance of payment difficulties. Now you can see that International Monetary Fund or IMF is focused on mainly economic growth. It does not give loan for development purposes. So the reports published by IMF are Global Financial Stability Report and World Economic Outlook. To remember these 2 reports, I have made a sentence. I am stable, but my economic outlook is not. Means I am going through a financial crisis, but in that also I am stable, mentally stable, but my economic outlook is not. From IMF, from Stability Report, Global Financial Stability Report, and from Economic Outlook, World Economic Outlook Report. So this was the trick for IMF. Now let us solve some questions that came on this topic and let us use the trick that we just learnt. This question came in 2016. Now in the trick we learned that World Bank says India's prospect of development is not easy. So from easy we can deduce ease of living and ease of doing business. So the answer will be C. I will also make a video for the reports published by World Economic Forum, World Trade Organization and OECD. Since World Bank publishes so many reports, it was important that we do not make this video much complex. Next question is, Global Financial Stability Report is prepared by the European Central Bank, International Monetary Fund, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Now you can see that in here World Bank word is not used but IBRD, so do not confuse. IBRD is World Bank in general terms. In the trick we learned I am stable. So from that Stability report is published by International Monetary Fund. Answer is B. Now these types of questions are very easy if you know the exact answer. If you don't know the answer, it can get you negative marking too. So better to learn this trick, use these tricks and score those precious 1 or 2 marks, which will help you in getting into the final list. If you like this video, hit the like button. We have also launched a test series where we provide 2 years of current affairs, tests based on NCERT, tests based on reference books such as Lakshmikant, G.C. Leong, Bipin Chandra, Spectrum, etc. And we also cover budget as well as survey. Do check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.